them from a entertaining team into a big-time championship level team. Why? Because he can probe the defense, he knows when to pass and when to shoot. This guy is an intense competitor that's the envy of every other team in this league.
Smith's jumper for three won't go. For Chris Paul, he is desperate to get. As we get things started, who on the Clippers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff? As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Cavs?
When you're getting ready to play DeAndre Jordan, you have to ask yourself, which team is he really playing for? Is he going to play on the team he starts with, or he commits to? But whenever he does commit, this guy is a great center. He knows exactly who he is. He can finish lob plays. He can score relatively okay in the post. And he is a lockdown defender and rebound.
Unable to flip it in.
Tightly contested shot. That was going to be tough to make no matter who you are.
Lets it go for two. And misses. All right, as the game gets underway, what is the key to success for Cleveland tonight?
Mike, I've heard all about Lob City. It isn't about Lob City. It's about point guard city. When Chris Paul...
As this one gets underway, what's the game plan here for the Cavs?
Everyone's thinking about Hacka DeAndre. Yes, he can't shoot free throw. But the problem with most people is they concentrate 99% of their thoughts on the 1% that he doesn't do well as a player, instead of focusing 99% of your thoughts on how great he is at what he does well. This is a defensive player of the year candidate every year. He can lead the league in rebounds, lead the league in blocks, and he quarterbacks the defense with his great communication skills. I love DeAndre Jordan.
Paul into the front court. Tied up, has to make that pass. Gets it to go. He's averaging 16 points per game this season.
That's too open. You can't give him an open two-point J like that. You've got to close harder than that.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he can say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of you. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three... point shot, the pick and roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
Whistle blows, 8-second violation.
Hey, it's simple. You have got to get the ball over the midcourt line before it says 16 on the shot clock. A clear 8-second violation. That casual approach is permeating the whole team in this lackadaisical approach to the game.
Love on the drive. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against Redding. And Kevin Love will go to the line. He's shooting 80% from the line on the season.
Hey, good offense is about getting the ball in your best players' hands in their best spots. And then all the great offensive players have a knack for drawing fouls. This great free throw shooter has earned his way to the charity stripe, and that's smart basketball.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
Terrific ball.